Hello, welcome to the XCPA channel. Today you're on the 1099 series. I know that this is a 1099 filing season and many business owners, especially new business owners, are having headache trying to figure out what is 1099 MISC, what is 1099 NEC. And the biggest headache is what happens if your contractors refuse to provide you a copy of their W-9. What do you do? Do you want to find out more? Please stay tuned.
Question number 1. If your contractor refused to give you their W-9, can you still issue the 1099 NEC?
So I understand that there are some contractors that you have worked with them for a year and perhaps initially you forgot to ask them for W-9 and they did not provide their tax ID to you. So now that you ask your contractor to provide a copy of W-9, they simply refuse to provide a copy and they don't want to tell you their tax identification number. So what do you do as a business owner? Do you still file a 1099 NEC? The answer is yes. How do you file a 1099 NEC when you don't have a tax ID? You can still do that. According to the IRS, you obviously can't file electronically because you can't submit incomplete information. However, you still have to submit it by paper, and the box of tax identification number, you simply label refused. So the good news and the bad news. The good news is you still need to file, and the bad news is you'll be filing incomplete information. So lesson learned is that if you have contractors, we recommend that before you hire your contractors, it is the best practice to obtain a valid W-9 from your contractor.
Question number 2. How many attempts do you have to make to chase your contractors for their tax identification number, also known as a TIN?
So you have 3 attempts. The first attempt is before you hire them, you're supposed to solicit for their tax ID. So it's a common practice that when you hire vendors or independent contractors, you ask for them to complete a W-9 form for you. The second attempt is what we call the first solicitation. By December 31st of that year that they work for you, you are supposed to ask for an updated signed W-9. The third notice, which is the last notice, is if you fail to receive a copy, then you should ask again by December 31st of the following year.
Question number 3. If after 3 attempts, your contractor still refused to provide their TIN, what should you do? Do you fire them?
So we have many business owners ask the question of, if we chase our contractors 3 times and they just ignore us, they refuse to provide us the tax ID, do I fire them? The answer is no. You don't have to fire your contractors, but you need to start backup withholding.
Question number 4. Backup withholding. How does it work for your contractors?
This is probably the first time you heard of the concept backup withholding, especially for new business owners. It actually works very similar, just like payroll withholding. So you will have to remit these taxes for your contractors through EFTPS, and typically based on the current rate is 24%. So think about the consequences when your contractors refuse to give you W-9 when they actually have a valid tax ID. They actually get paid lesser amount because you will have to remit the 24% for them to the IRS directly. Alright, all business owners, thank you so much for following this 1099 series. I want to share with you that filing 1099 timely is extremely important for business owners because there are heavy penalties for not following the rules. If you need more information, you can check out the links below. You can check out this 1099 series that we're launching, that we're sharing with you today. And as usual, if you have any concerns, any questions, we welcome you to share your thoughts with us, in the comment box. And as usual, if you like to support this channel, we appreciate it very much. If you like, subscribe and hit the bell sign. And we will see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.